Hey guys, this is not another review. I mean, as you can see, I'm starting off with my sort of usual sort of review place. But this is not really a review, but sort of a custom video. Considering the events of what's happened today, I've gone and made, if you'll focus, a custom Lego Robbie Rotten. Now, this actually was quite challenging to make, as you can see. I used, I don't know if you can make it out there, but I used a Emmet body simply because we have, I don't know why, we have a bunch of Emmet bodies lying around and a bunch of spare Emmets and whatnot. And so I used the sort of Emmet body and everything, and then I used some random sort of spare Lego construction worker legs, and everything had been repainted apart from the head. Because I did have that hair there in brown, so I got a black acrylic pen and I just went over it. So now it looks more like Robbie Rotten. And I chose this face simply because it sort of looks quite Robbie Rotten-ish with the sort of kind of smirky sort of look and everything. And about how I made the body, I basically, first of all I did the arms, even though they probably would have been the hardest thing to do because they keep moving around whenever you try using. I did the arms using a blue Sharpie. And then I also sort of went around the little sort of sleeves or cuffs, or whatever you want to call them, in a white acrylic pen, and that sort of look made it for the arms and everything. And then with the sort of legs and body, something that I've found myself doing, which was actually quite hard. I had to just color all white with acrylic because the Sharpie wouldn't really go onto the and it wouldn't really sort of show up as well on the sort of default Lego legs, so I sort of went over it in white acrylic, and so I went over it in white acrylic, and then I waited for it to dry. And then I sort of, when it was dry, I just sort of, as you can see, I did the sort of red and purple, because that's the colour of Robbie's suit, and then sort of after that, I went and did his sort of Michael Jackson sort of shoes, because those are the kind of shoes that they are, the sort of with the sort of white tops and the sort of black sort of undershoe and everything. Kind of not really much to see on the back here. Just sort of the reverse side of Robbie. As you can see, just sort of white shoes, black, sort of white, and shoes with black and the sort of shoe bits, the sort of little mini jacket sort of thing he had on, the sort of stripes going up the back, the sort of blue arms, the back of the hat, and then that's it. And and also if you want to make this, then basically just sort of follow my tips. Just get a spare Emmet body and whatnot. Just sort of get some blue Sharpie. Do the arms blue. Do both the arms blue. And then sort of when you want to go around the this one, I'd say this is entirely based upon opinion, really. If you want to, maybe sort of go around the sort of sleeves with the white. Then once you've done that, decide which sort of part of the body you want to do next: the hair, the legs, the main torso, whatever. Because then after that, because when you move on to the sort of body part or the legs, you're gonna have to be doing that. You're gonna have to be covering that in white acrylic. Then you're gonna have to be waiting for that to dry. Then once you've done that, go over it with some good purple and red, that'll actually stick on there. And then sort of when you sort of done that, sort of just go around, do that. Make sure you leave space for the shoes to be drawn onto. So once you've done that, you can sort of move on to the torso or the legs, depending on what you've done. And what I've done is I've chosen to sort of make sure that the lines line up, just to make it look more like the sort of suit that he wore. And then also once you've done that, so that's pretty easy. So once you've done that, the easiest part, so, well, if you want to save it for last, just so it's like sort of easy, then just sort of go around with a black acrylic, and sort of resting against the bottom of the Lego feet, and then sort of just go all around with that. Then sort of just do the remaining bits of the feet and that with the sides and back and front, maybe a little bit of the sort of top, as you can see. Go around in that in white acrylic, and you should be done. The head used for this is the head from the Lego Man versus Superman set. I think it's the one with the weird little Krypton crystals and Batlight and stuff. My little brother sort of got that, and I was like, it didn't really. He said he wanted it, but then for some reason he just ended up destroying it in the end. I don't know why. And yeah. So then I sort of I was looking at this head, and I was thinking I could use it for custom, maybe 10th Doctor or whatnot. But then sort of this happened. I cried. I was like, hey, how about in memory I make a little Lego Robbie Russian, and that is it basically. I hope you had a nice day. Hope you were getting on okay. I mean, that news was very sad. And see you guys in the next video. Also, rest in peace, Stefan. You will be missed.